It was December 1969 in Atlanta, Georgia. The city was buzzing with energy. The Vietnam War cast a shadow over the country, and soldiers came and went, blending into the noise. Among them was Baird, young, soft-spoken, and determined. She was a mother to a 2-year-old daughter and had joined the army not just out of duty, but out of necessity. Her leave that winter was a rare chance to breathe. She wanted to spend time with family, catch up with friends, celebrate the holidays. On the night of December 13th, she went to a small house party. Music, drinks, laughter. The kind of night you don't expect to end in tragedy. But it did, because by midnight, Baird was gone. According to witnesses, Baird left the party with 3 men. It wasn't clear if they were friends, fellow soldiers, or strangers. No one seemed alarmed at the time. She didn't look distressed. She didn't cry out. She just walked out the door. And then, nothing. She didn't call home. She didn't return to base. She didn't say goodbye. It was as if she had been erased. A few days later, someone noticed a Volkswagen Beetle sitting on the shoulder of a rural road in Georgia. The car was unlocked. The engine was cold. The driver's seat was pushed back, like someone taller had been driving. There were no keys, no purse, no footprints, no sign of Baird, and no one had seen her walking along the road. It was like she had driven there, or been driven there, and disappeared into thin air. Now here's where it gets disturbing. Instead of launching an investigation, the U.S. Army marked her as AWOL, absent without leave. They assumed she'd simply run off. That label meant no search party, no media alerts, no real investigation. Her family knew something was terribly wrong. They begged for answers. But the Army wasn't listening. To them, she was just another soldier who walked away. But to her family, she was a mother, a daughter, a person worth finding. There was no forensic analysis of the car, no fingerprint testing, no serious questioning of the men she left the party with. And here's what makes this even stranger. Those 3 men, they were never identified publicly, never listed as suspects, never mentioned again. Were they soldiers? Civilians? Was one of them involved in her disappearance? Nobody knows because nobody truly looked. One Army acquaintance later claimed Baird had confided that she felt someone was following her. But no one followed up on that tip. The case went cold almost instantly. Think about what that meant for her daughter. For years, she grew up not knowing what happened to her mother. Did she leave? Was she taken? Did she die in fear, forgotten by the institution she served? The truth is likely dark, and it's likely that someone, somewhere, knows what happened. Maybe one of those men. Maybe someone who drove that road that night. Maybe someone in uniform who chose silence over justice. The weight of that silence has hung over this case for over 50 years. Baird's name faded from the headlines. Her story was never featured on national news. Her file still says AWOL, but her family never gave up. They believe she was taken, that someone ended her life that night, and that someone still walks free. To this day, there's no resolution, no closure, just a haunting echo from 1969. One woman's life, erased without a trace. If you found this case compelling, help keep Baird's memory alive. Share her story, because someone out there may still know the truth. And remember, not all who disappear are lost. Some are simply forgotten by the system that should have protected them. This is Her Case Channel. Stay safe, stay curious, and never stop asking questions.